This is David Gray, welcoming you to Fighting Pain, Finding Joy. I hope that today you will be able to fight whatever pain you have and find joy. I have a lot of pain to deal with. I suffer from a chronic pain condition called RSD, reflex sympathetic dystrophy. This is where the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems manage to get themselves all messed up. The idea is that they're supposed to be able to turn pain on and turn pain off. Sounds like a rather macabre thing of turning pain on, but when you do something to yourself, you damage yourself in some way, say you, I don't know, break a wrist or cut yourself, your body goes into repair mode. And the first thing it wants you to do is stop using whatever it was you just hurt. So it sends pain messages, it does vasoconstriction, that's a big word meaning the blood vessels constrict in the hope of losing as little blood as possible. The nerve endings are all set on end so that you feel pain. And the body is doing this to give itself a chance to repair whatever damage you've done. You put a splint on a wrist, you put a plaster, a band-aid on, a broken, on a cut, or whatever it is you've done. Once the body has repaired and whatever it was that you've done is no longer there, the messages are sent to stop the pain. Unless you're like me, unless you're Job, as my friends call me, pain never stops. Sympathetic nervous system is all messed up, and I feel the pain as if it just happened. And the pain is chronic and constant, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I take 14 pain pills just to be able to manage getting through each day. Now I could be, can't manage, the pain pills are knocking me out. I have too much to deal with. My wife and I have been foster children since 1991 and we kept 6 of them. And there's a lot of effort in having 9 children and I just go on like that all day and nothing will ever get done. Now, it's true that my wife and I are being foster parents. We've fostered 130 children. We've kept 6 of them. One of them was killed in an accident in 2002, and we're left with 5 still at home. They're aged 16, 15, 14, 13, and 6. I've got a lot of things to do. It would be useful if I could stop hurting myself. As I say, my friends call me Job. My name is actually David Gray. I go by the title David Alan Gray, because that's my full name, and to try and avoid people, when you do a Google search, David Gray comes up with a Welsh singer. That's not me, I can't sing. So David Alan Gray is what I go by, or Job, my friends will tell you. The pain is constant, but I got to do something about it. I can't just sit around complaining and bemoaning my misery. I have to find joy. I wrote a book, Fighting Pain, Finding Joy. And I'd like to invite you to buy a copy. It's available on my webpage, syandaleom.com. That's SIANDALEOM, Syandaleom. It's a word made up of the initials of my children and my wife. 9 children. And my wife and I put it all together. You come up with lots of various words, but I like Syandaleom, so that's the name of my company. My webpage and everything I deal with is Syandaleom. It's pronounced Syandaleom. Syandaleom. Remember it. Because if you remember it, then I get to be famous. Not just famous in my own little bubble, but famous around the world. Because lots of people like you have bought my book. It's available on the webpage as a thing that you can read on Kindle or whatever, on your phone or on the computer. $4.99. Can't buy much for $4.99 today, but you can buy my book. You buy it hard copy, it's available on Amazon and Lulu and Kobo and or places like that, CreateSpace. The hard copy is for $17.99. Today I'd like to recommend you to buy the $4.99 version. Buy the version you can read on your phone. It'll be a good investment for you because I talk about how to overcome the pain. There's the physical pain we all know about, but there's mental pain, spiritual pain, emotional pain. My foster children can tell you about all 4 of them, how they have had to suffer at the hands of their parents, the horrible things that have been done to them before they came to live with us and then moved to family members who weren't interested in hurting them. We taught them, in some level, how to find joy. The 6 we kept, we hope have continued to learn how to fight the pain, how to find joy. You too can learn this. Buy my book, $4.99. Click on the webpage, cyandaleon.com.